Okay, Professor, are you able to hear me?
Can you? Yes, sir, I can hear you. You can listen to me.
One second, my speaker is off, looks like. Hello?
Are you hearing?
Yes, yes, perfect. So now, Professor, now you have, I make you
Now.
as a, yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Okay, very good.
Prasad, are you able to hear me? Prasad? Okay, Professor.
Tell me.
Now you need to open yours. You need to. I made you as a presenter. Now you need to.
Can you see me? Can you see?
Yeah, no, yeah. We can see only the diagram. Now you need to put the PPT. PowerPoint.
Tell me.
Have you clicked the PowerPoint?
Yes, sir. I clicked the PowerPoint. You can see the one side slides and one side main screen. MBA
No,
for entrepreneurs.
Yeah, no. We are not able to see you because you need to share it.
No.
Now go to the green color button on your left hand side.
Left hand side. What I have to do?
In the wherever you are there, Professor, in the left hand side, are you able to see the?
I don't find. I can see only the PPT, sir.
No, because you used. No, Professor. Move the mouse over left. No, you come to the Google one, Professor. The Google hang on that where you are able to see my face.
No, in the previously I was seeing you. Before
No,
I
then go down.
put the entrepreneur. Before I put the screen, I will call my daughter-in-law. Lakshmi. Lakshmi. I can see the green screen share.
Green. Screen share. Click on.
Yes. Click. Yes.
Yeah. Couple of options will come.
Yeah, entire screen or Google Hangouts Google.
Or the presentation, something like that.
Presentation. No, sir. Share your screen. 1 minute.
So the other one is not coming, huh?
No, sir.
Then you have to click on the PPT.
PPT,
and there's a slide presentation, and you have to make that. Okay, no problem. You click the entire screen.
This is entire screen. PPT.
Click that.
Can you see the PPT?
No, you have to click the entire screen.
Entire screen.
No, Professor. When after you click the green, have you selected the entire screen?
Entire screen, yes. Yes. Now PPT. Now?
No.
You can see
now
the
it's
PPT?
Coming. Now it's coming. Yeah.
Yes.
Now you make that as a full presentation.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, man. Yes, full presentation. Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see the full screen?
Yes, it comes like a presentation only.
Yes. Bhamini madam is there to introduce?
She is not at join it.
Then Prasad.
Prasad is there, but Prasad.
I shall give my introduction.
Yeah, if nobody is there, you give your presentation. That's what I would say. Okay. Let's see. Prasad.
Prasad is not there.
He is in the. Why every time? Why can't he get one place?
Now I should start.
No, wait. We start not at 7 8.
7. Still 5 minutes are there?
Yeah.
Or
we have 7 8 minutes we have.
You tell me
Um,
when I should start. I
yeah,
wait.
yeah. In that case, Professor, you go to the PPT. I have another better. Okay, anyway, no problem. If this is working fine with you, that let's leave it that way. Um,
Sir, one thing
mm-hmm,
here in Bangalore,
mm,
on and off power goes.
mm,
Okay, but I've got DG support in my this one flat, no
mm.
problem. But if there is
No,
any such small
but
thing,
then
again I will come
no,
back.
but your laptop might have the battery, right, Professor?
Correct, sir.
So only thing your internet will go down.
Yeah, internet will go down. We'll wait. Nothing will happen. I hope so. But just I have
You
to
never know.
inform you
I
that
have to
I have to.
actually, another thing is that after in another 15 minutes, 7:15, I have to leave from here. So I don't know what drama will happen there. Let's see.
Okay, you continue. You just give me a
But I
signal. I
thought
will start.
Prasad will be there, but then he is not able to speak. That's even more interesting.
That is why I want. I gave that work to Bhamini. She said, "Yes, sir, I will do it. Don't worry. I know what I should talk."
These slides look terrific, Professor. I am not able to call from this one. Oh, Bhamini link I have added there. Okay, let me once again check.
Now I will try to contact Prasad. I told him to come to my house.
Ah,
He's in the next hostel now. He said he is
he,
unable to come.
I think he would have come there. I don't know why he would have.
No, now he is on the line. I will talk to him and tell him to contact you.
Anyway, now. Okay, let me see the panelist. Panelist.
Hello, Prasad.
Bhamini.
Get in touch with Anthony immediately. That is the problem. Anyway, he is waiting. He is asking you, so you just contact him. I said,
Hello. Yes, Prasad. What happened? But this problem you have never get it correct. But at least you know that the professor is doing it today. So you would have at least you would have talked to professor and made an arrangement in such a way that you both, even he will be also need your help sometime, right? How can you solve it now? You tell me. 6:45 you join. How can you solve it now? But what I'm saying is that this excuse is coming one or other time, right? Now you want me to tell every day, every webinar, you have to be in the office. Is that what you want me to say? What I'm saying is that why can't you be in the office 7 o'clock today? If that's the case, if you, hmm. I didn't understand. Everything is fine, then one problem. So how can you say everything is fine? I really don't know. I mean, you are taking this one as a very light thing now. If he, one sec, I think I'm on.
So we shall start 7 o'clock. Sir, can I start? Sir, Anthony, sir,
Yes, Professor.
can I start now?
Is it time?
7 o'clock on my watch. 5 minutes are there. Yes, 5 minutes are there.
No, I think it in just 1 or 2 minutes. We'll wait for 1 or 5 minutes and then we'll start, Professor. Wait for 5 minutes.
You give me the signal, I will start.
Yeah.
That's all.
Let's. Hello, Bhamini.
Hi, Anthony.
Okay. You start now?
Yes, yes, sir.
Can we get started? Hello.
Yes, Bhamini, we can start. The professor is already ready.
Yes.
So, very warm welcome to everyone who's joined us this evening for this webinar on MBA for entrepreneurs. We have with us Professor Prabhu, who is going to be speaking to us on this topic. Professor's got about almost 50 years of experience in various capacities in both corporates as well as across universities. Professor is currently the Dean of SMIBSONAir School in Bangalore, and he's also an honorary professor with Kyoto University in Tokyo, Japan, in Cultural Anthropology Department, as well as a panel member in AICTE. Welcome, Professor, and request you to take over the session.
Good evening and welcome. At the outset, I thank Madam for giving an introduction of mine to the August audience. Today's subject of discussion is MBA for entrepreneurs. MBA is becoming more and more popular because there is a good demand for MBA graduates. Graduates are coming out from the colleges, want to know what they have to do. Many are saying that we want a job. Very few people are saying we want to start something. And that kind of students are required today for our motherland. The slogan for which foreign investors are interested to bring capital to India. Our slogan is Make in India. Our entrepreneurs are making startups. They start business ventures, business entities. The purpose is Make in India, sell globally. We want to expand our activities, our economics, our prosperity at the global level. Why foreign investors are interested to invest in India? Because number one, abundant human resources, qualified and trained.
Professor,
Is
sorry
the
to
first
disturb.
criteria.
Sorry to disturb. There's some noise in the background. Could people go on mute, please?
I'm alone in my room.
No, not your call, Professor. I think other
Maybe
people call. Not sure if it's Anthony's background or if it's
one
somebody.
sec, one sec, one sec. Let me see.
Okay,
Okay.
continue.
I'll check. One sec, Professor. I'll put myself on mute.
Why foreign investors are interested in India? What are the advantages they get and what are their visions? India is abundant of human resources, qualified and trained. Second point, good business ethics are followed by the merchants, industry, population, so that foreigners can do the business with us with much less misunderstanding or kind of a thing. It's more friendly, more ethics are followed by Indian population. Third is India is a growing economy. We have got 125 crores population is a very big market for any kind of commodity or service. India is a large ocean of consumers. So the investors coming over to India find the market first in India itself. Today you find almost all the sterling companies which are present in India for the past 150 years are doing more business in India than in abroad. Then abundant natural resources and conducive to economic environment. With the production in India, the cost of production is less. Qualities and other technical advantages are easily implementable because of the kind of the human resources we have in this country. What is entrepreneur? Who is an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is a person or a group of persons who start a business entity. Today you find entrepreneur and startup. These two terms are the two faces of the same coin. Entrepreneur starts a startup. A startup company is started by an entrepreneur. So it is to be understood in that context. Entrepreneur owns industry, commerce, agriculture, service provider, professional, and all kinds of business of his own. He is the one, he can offer jobs. MBA students go for seeking jobs, whereas an entrepreneur offers a job. So entrepreneur is always is in the higher level. He is the owner, he is the inventor, he is the person who has designed what the business he should have in relation to the demand and economic parameters. He is an innovator. He will see a particular thing and he will modify and make a thing and creates a market for him, who is providing goods and services to the public. These are all some of the definitions I've taken. Entrepreneurs are made through education and not by birth. The old philosophy is entrepreneur's son becomes an entrepreneur. How? He has got the capital support. Example, Tatas, Birlas, Mahindras. You take any of these big business houses. They're all entrepreneurs. Every son, every relation will start new startups. Why? They've got business, they've got the capital support, they've got the past experience with them. But today, we say entrepreneurs are not born, they are made. Where they are made? They are made in MBA colleges. They have been given all kinds of vitamins to think how they can start a company, how they can take a company forward. This requires entrepreneurship, qualities, and attributes. All cannot become entrepreneurs. It's a particular pattern of qualities inherent in a person, only he can become the entrepreneur. That attributes we will discuss at the end. Previously, entrepreneurs needed their own capital. Many people wanted to start the company, go with the bankers, not going well with them. Then again, they drop the idea and then again go back to employment or some other alternatives. Today, it is not like that. You should have an idea. You should have the technical data with you. You should have certain amount of courage, certain amount of standing, stand in the society. Others are providing you the capital, the foreign investments, venture capitals, and the various financial institutions. Go with the entrepreneur, whether he has his own capital or not, because it is the policy of the central government to have entrepreneurs produce more, and they are to be financed. For that, you require a business entity. What is this business entity? Every commercial effort will produce a business. With business entity which product produces for the needs of the customers through goods and services. Starting from a hotel to a tailor shop, everyone is offering his service or product in the interest of customers. And that which produces wealth or value additions from another. The business entity is not a static entity. It is dynamic. It always looks at wealth, production of wealth, production of a better product, production of value addition of all resources. And that provides employment. A business entity always provides employment. When expansion takes place, more employment. When diversification takes place, different human resources plus the expansions of various resources, and it improves the trade and commerce. Business entity is owned by an entrepreneur and pioneer in material and non-material world today. Today you see any business, any product, any service, there is someone who was behind this, who started this, and he is the entrepreneur. Like one business entity connects to other business entity. Today you start any one business, you automatically get in touch with other business entities like logistics, finance, marketing channels, advertisements, several other things. So it produced more connectivity to other sectors. What is MBA? All are not entrepreneurs. It is only one out of many. See, you can see this one. The study of learning. MBA is a study of learning, scientific management towards governance, managerial functions, or universal applications is the scope of working and within it is not just working within four walls, it is going beyond the four walls. It is a wealth of experience of the people which comes organizations of the world to make it a global education of multidisciplinary subjects. Today, MBA is a course in which you find the case studies, the achievements, the results made all over the world. Everything comes from bulletins, journals, then notifications. So a person in one place gets connected with all the data of the world situation. Report from professional institutions, trade association, government institutions, ministries, and there are several other things. With publications give a student what is happening in this world, and he can think what best he can do when he comes out from the college. What MBA constitutes to make it success? MBA is a postgraduate 2 years course of study after graduation. At graduation level, he gets the basic knowledge in a set of subjects like economics, psychology, sociology, accounts, business law, marketing, finance, and systems, and several other things. Whereas in MBA gives the advanced studies at the application level, that is implementable level, that makes it a success. How it makes a success? Remember one thing in management, all approaches are holistic. It's not with a single angle of vision the manager looks at or the entrepreneur looks at. He looks at all the kinds of different functional angles to make it a success. Our failures tell us where we have gone wrong and which function we have not considered. But in a holistic approach, you find it leads to a success. And this holistic approach is taught in MBA courses. Performance based on success comes by learning and developing skills applied at the right time. Students or in real life, the manager or the entrepreneur, whatever knowledge he has got, he has developed, he must develop a kind of skill to understand things. As experience comes, people sense what will happen next, what has gone wrong, what is the real cause of the failure, and what will be the real cause of success, he will find out. MBA education brings application skills from case studies, field work, internship, and above, teachers coming from the actual field of application like industry. MBA courses requires field professionals to teach. It is not just like teaching accountancy and economics and things like that, which is generally practiced at the graduation level. The potentiality of the students improves with real-time experience. When he goes to internship, project work, you will find how the subject knowledge he got is applicable at that point. Entrepreneur without MBA and the MBA is more risky. That is, to become an entrepreneur, you need not be an MBA person. But with the MBA, you see, you are more successful. There is less risk. Without MBA, a person learns from others, limited to his own earned knowledge or with his surrounding people. He lacks the choice of preference out of his own discretion. He lacks the judgments of trends of future happenings. He learns by mistakes and loses time and money. With the MBA studies, he meets all the above deficits, hence he runs lesser risk. So without MBA, it is more risk. Now, how MBA strengthens? One studies all subjects are of the nature of business and global concepts. He knows what happens in the world, in nature, what happens in the world, how it goes, what is the natural phenomena. So he will not think artificially. He will go with the time and the environment. It develops proper concepts on different areas of application and management. He knows which technique he should use in which function, and that will promise a success. And that is how his knowledge is strengthening him to go forward. It strengthens the management with the guidance of pros and cons. He will understand what is the pros, what is the cons, what is the right, what is wrong, and that is how he selects the proper steps. It gives the enthusiasm and courage to know more in different applications of the areas of management. Different areas of management like finance is an area, marketing is an area, manufacturing is an area, quality control is. So he knows in which area what application he should make. So coming to business economics. In today's business world, the knowledge on trends is essential, and interpretation is a skill to take right decisions. As someone bags his experience, he will sense properly what is the cause of a particular happening and what are the remedies to overcome that problem. For that, the skill of understanding trends is important. It comes by data, it comes by past happenings, knowledge of past happenings, and similar situations arising. Which are the companies have made, what kind of actions, and that can be the source of knowledge he gets, and he will implement them at the right time. In the competitive world, the learning of the trade and trends require a total approach because there are several factors that affects even a single management decision. A decision will be taken, but a point is missed. The problem is different. Foreign trade. Today, business, industry, commerce, logistics, whatever the entities, they're all working at the global level. 30 years back, we were thinking of business and everything within India. But today, more foreign goods, more foreign services, more investments are coming. So it is raised to a global level. The problems global level, the success global level. Like that, you find the knowledge and application of an entrepreneur should be not limited to the inland situation. It should be to the entire global level. We must think of. Example, in about 30, 40 years back, a person came from Japan and brought a watch, a clock, to an industry which is situated in my place. And they entered into a collaboration and they wanted to start a clock industry. Generally, for getting the land, registering the land, getting the loan, getting the proper licenses take its own time. And the company has gone into this process for 2 years. In the third year, another Japanese company brought a better watch or clock with many advantages, and the cost of manufacturing of that new one and the one which we have started, the difference is very small. The market refused this product. The company was to close, and then they shifted to a carpentry workshop. I'm telling you, if you don't have the world knowledge, and if you see only a local situation, that will be defeated in today's situation. That's why business economics is to be a very essential study one has to make. In the competitive world, the learning of the foreign trade current, again, if it is a global business, we require foreign trade knowledge, currency management, knowledge of GDP, deficit finance, balance of payment, and the knowledge for any entrepreneur or business professional. It's a must. It's not simply knowing the local or the within India situation, because that will make a big difference. Example, now the petrol rates have come down. So petrol industries are not doing well. It means solar and other alternative energy production or energy agencies are doing very, very well. They get better, they get more business, so they can raise their revenues. There are so many linkages happening. That's why the knowledge of economics is a very essential thing which one can learn from MBA studies. Market and market trends. Study of market behavior and environmental factors. The simple knowledge of demand and supply does not help in a sustainable business in the situation where factors affecting are changing from instant to instant. The problems or the factors affecting today to your business is not static, it changes. Example, on the road, on one road there is a big hotel. Business happens to that hotel owner. Next, after some time, one more hotel comes, which is having better service, lesser rate, quick service, or some other things. And with that, he encashes his business, which may affect the first hotel. The first hotel fellow is also dynamic. He will also start some other thing, which the second hotel owner doesn't have. Like this, you find that the trends, the market trend and market study is the one which guides and leads your business entity. Without market knowledge and application, you used to stand still situation of the business. One must be dynamic. Managers must, formerly people used to invest money and just forget because the same trend will continue, nothing happens. But today it is not like that. It is not only global, it is highly competitive. Take any business. We hardly hear this is a monopolistic business. Even if somebody says this is a monopolistic business, it is only for a short time. By the time another person has already started and he is giving a better product or a better service at lower rates. That is how the business goes on. Management must be competent to take decisions on market behavior. Is a must. Otherwise, it tilts the other factors like logistics, promotional efforts, and so on. Any negligence will cost more. Once the market share comes down, the marketing people all think how again we have to catch that lost market. We must cross that level. So people think like that, and they see what other industries have done. Which one has worked well for the promotion of the business, and that is how they carry on. So one must know that today's business is not static; it is more dynamic. National and international business. Only an MBA person is in a position to understand the links of inland and foreign trades. He is the person who invests or to go for innovation of all existing products, to create new market, to satisfy the new wants by creating such demands. Example, the first industry started the mixing, had monopoly business. Today, there are more than a dozen kind of mixes are coming in the market. Rate difference, quality difference, functional difference, and so on. You have a small family, use this. Bigger family, use this. And several things. Why? The market is going with a research in mind, not only in controlling the figures, but the quality, the product, shape, properties, and so on. The idea of adopting foreign investment or collaboration, merger, acquisition, or startup in another country, etc., to catch the export market. All are interested. You must know that the global business means each nation wants to raise its share on foreign exchange. What they sell, they have to earn more foreign exchange. Then only they can import more. Otherwise, there will be a deficit in finance, and this will cause several other problems. So India today wants to go for Make in India, to see that India becomes an exporter and exporters to other countries, and so that other countries will always have the provision to export their product to India, and India will choose its own way, and we can get the foreign goods at a very competitive rate. Otherwise, each nation has its own competence, its own monopoly, and that monopoly will break. So this knowledge of foreign trade, is a must for today's entrepreneurs. Then comes the human relations. I've taken only 4 points: economics, marketing, finance, and human relations. And finally, the strategic management. But MBA courses are composed of many other subjects: the business law, business ethics, then market research, then statistical studies, and so on. All the things are helping us to take decisions, but the areas of the success comes from marketing, economics, finance, human relations. Now, human relations, here you must know that the truth in management is everything is connected to people and humanity. The entrepreneur is coming from the society. The workers come from society. The business connections all are coming from the same society. The consumers are from the society. The government and government people are from the society. Everything from the society, and it is going again back to the society. Now this requires a different skill and the art and skill. Be it your employees, government, customers, traders, transporters, hackers, etc. All nothing but the services of human beings. MBA studies both individual and group psychology. There are separate subjects which is taught to understand people. Getting work from people is an art, and it requires some scientific approach also. So psychology, behavioral science, etc. An art of motivating people, creating proper mindset for all individuals with whom he directly and indirectly deals with. There are principles and laws governing the human behavior, the health, the work environment. Several studies, the scientific studies are there to improve the labor productivity. Higher the productivity, you find the cost comes less and wastage is less. If the people are properly motivated, they will see that there is no waste, there is no scrap. They themselves find the ways and means to use them. Social sciences is one subject which gives them the idea of learning what society is, what society needs, what motivates the society, what brings proper culture to the society, and all this will go in their marketing and advertising and promotional aspects. The study of rural population is different from the study of urban population. The study of people in Russia, their culture of food, their culture of living styles, everything is different, towards which we are to make the production here. We have to make the things more user friendly for the other countries. That is how the foreign business goes on. We must know that from time to time the political system. Why? Political systems will bring different taxations, and taxations will affect the business. Higher the taxation, the demand falls. Alternate products go, or secondary markets start working. The black market starts, and the same service and product is made available at cheaper rate. Minus tax. So these are all the linkages, the behaviors of the people, how it affects the business. One must know. That is how he will protect his business and goes further. Financial management, I would say, among all the functions of management. Financial management tops first because our ultimate aim is to make money, to see that there is no loss. If there is no profit, okay, but there is no loss. There is no borrowings. Borrowings leads to debts. Debts leads to liquidation. So it is very critical that the financial management is a study to be understood, particularly an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur raises loans from banks. He gives his property. He gives his friends sureties, guarantees. Why? They have faith in him. In case of any kind of slips or falls, it's very difficult to go back. One example today is a liquor company entered into the air travel business. And naturally, a lot of guarantees are to be signed and all that. The business went on well. Due to certain shortcomings, wrong decisions, right decision on wrong time, all happened and the air company stopped working. Work may stop, but debts will continue. Interest will continue. And it has come to so much that it reflected on all the companies in which he was a director or a chairman or anything. What we would like to say is, every person in his personal life also, he must manage his finances correctly, and that safeguards him as well as his business. Many of the new ventures in India, you can see, people have borrowed money for business and diverted to their own personal interest, arranging marriages for the children, sending their children for foreign education. Money is used. That money should have been used for working capital or capital to buy machinery. And the industry should work. So it's a bad financial management that caused the fall of the company. So this is only one example I gave you. But what financial management is in business management, money is the first to manage. You want to manage anything, first manage your finance. In business, everything can be quantified and expressed in terms of money and money worth. Profit you can express in money wise. Loss you can express in any kind of process, any kind of methods, any kind of act can be quantified in terms of money. Therefore, money is a very essential thing in running of the business, and that should be properly managed. MBA teaches that art and practice of understanding everything in terms of money value. What is depreciation? What is profit? If there is a profit, how that profit is to be distributed? How much to be put on reserves? How much should be put on dividend equalization funds? And there are so many unforeseen expenditures are coming. What is the provision made? What is the budget made? What is the business plan? What is the how it should be implemented? What is time value of money? And all this is a very composite knowledge which one can understand and learn from MBA courses. It is the money management is making the success. All disputes are directly or indirectly are for money's sake. Tax, some people will evade tax to make money. Somebody will go to the court to recover for taking the money. There are so many things you find, disputes and things are all happening because of money. The future value of money, investments, disposals, etc. are some of the notable examples of money management or financial management. Special attention is on cost control, profit and taxes. As far as managing the whole process is concerned, the finance department will always be looking at whether there is proper cost control, whether there is waste, whether we can make profit. To make profit, what are the actions or decisions that are to be taken? Whether proper taxes are paid from time to time. Example, I tell you, imagine bonus is a issue related to employees every year. Every year you pay during the time of Dasara, Ayudha Puja. Imagine 1 year you are not able to pay because of liquidity crunch. The management has two options. One is postponing it. Another is further borrowing the money and pay the bonus, satisfy the workers.
Anthony, looks like Professor got dropped. Hello? Looks like the professor got dropped. Let's all just wait online for a little bit so that he can reconnect.
Now you can listen to me.
Yes, Professor, please go ahead.
I can go on. Okay, I will proceed.
Yes, please.
कशी करते तपास आहे त्यांचे या ना आणि सगळे बदलले. Hello.
Yes, Professor, can you hear
I
me?
can continue, no? Yes. Okay,
Yes, you can go ahead.
yes, go ahead. Financial management. Financial management is the important function of the management, and it requires shrewdness, good background of understanding the trends of the money and money worth. In business management, money is the first to manage. In business, everything can be quantified and expressed in terms of money and money worth. The profit can be expressed in money, in terms of money. Loss also can be expressed in money. The turnovers, the ratios, the performance of individual departments, individual person on workplace, everything can be expressed in terms of money. So this is a very essential knowledge, both entrepreneur as well as a manager should have. MBA teaches the art and practice of understanding everything in terms of money value. It is money management is making success. All disputes are directly or indirectly for money's sake. All disputes, family disputes, friendship disputes, company disputes, government disputes, all are finally it is in terms of money only, and financial management knowledge is a very essential thing. The future value of money, investments, disposals, etc. are some of the notable examples of money management or financial management. Special attention is on cost control, profit and taxes. Cost control will improve the profit. Cost extended, the profits come down. When there is less profit, less tax payments. More profit, more tax payment. Shareholders, all stakeholders, employees, consumers, dealers, traders, owners, all are interested in getting their share of money. And a good finance management of the unit will take it to the right direction, make the top management to take proper decisions to see that the leakage of money in terms of loss is prevented. Next, we have to see is how now it is working. Okay. I will do it, sir. Now you can see. Green color one now. Okay, 1 minute. Now, 1 second. Green color, yes. Yes, sir, I have done. Now, can you see? 1 second. What is it called? Lakshmi? Sir, can you see? पढ़ा आता कशी करता ये सडन जुरले कशी आता करका
काही नाही लिंक उल्लोच
लिंक केले हंगसकी अंत कंचंत गेला की नवा या नवा
आमचे एंटायर
या
स्क्रीन
पाचवे
एंटायर स्क्रीन होतो का शेअर स्लाइड ओपन
कंचे या में can you see आता
शेअर చేస్తారు స్లైడ్
नहीं
मैं त्या काही केलं तर उल्लोच लिंक कैसा
उल्लोच लिंक कंचे बनी
काय
डलना अंगवा
अंगा हे कसं नाही
अंगा युगा
नाही या स्लाइड मात्र this is only the slide where is the link to
Anga.
webinar
अंगा सर लिंक
आता उल्लोच काही tanto
या अंग पाचवे होतो का या ना हेलो हेलो हेलो
Yes,
are you able to
Professor.
listen are
They're
you
able
able
to
to
listen, but they're not able to see the presentation.
see now I'll put can you see
We were still not able to see the presentation.
oh 1 second अंग पड़ा कैसे करते हैं
Please open the presentation, put it
Open
on presentation mode,
हाँ
and then on the left side of the screen there is a pop-up bar in which there is a green color box with an arrow.
अंगस पड़ा yes
Just click on that.
now
I'm still not able to see it.
now you can see
Yes.
huh
Yes, yes. Now it's visible.
I can
Please put
proceed.
it on
I can
presentation mode.
I can proceed
Yes, please put it on a full screen mode.
full screen now it's okay
Yes, yes. Please proceed.
okay I will continue 10,000 okay teachings now human relations as I mentioned that all success of the business goes by proper one of the main factor is human relations today you find the consumer the entrepreneur the manager the government and the people the society everything belongs to society everything comes from society that means to say that handling of this human relations is a very very special skill one has to get to lead a company this is possible this is the theories of these societal knowledge is coming from social sciences which a student learns and he offers to different levels of people in different types of people to have a sustainable life for the company. Now next one to see is financial management. I have completed. Teachings of MBA makes successful entrepreneur. Why? What are the qualities or attributes required for an entrepreneur? Number one, burning desire to make money. All cannot become entrepreneurs because they lack this burning desire to make money. They're not satisfied with the working in a company as a manager or any person taking a salary at home. Rather, he thinks, I should make more money. I borrow money, I do my things, I take more money, I give their money. So this is a kind of a cyclic feeling one should have, and that is called as burning desire to make money. Not by hook or crook, it is through proper methods, the scientific methods. The second important character or the quality an entrepreneur should have is self-confidence. It is a self-confidence that gives the strength. He is not dominated by others. He will not be a servant to accept orders. He is confident of his action. He is confident about his thinking. If he is lacking that, he will learn from others, but he takes his own decision. This is one of the qualities of leadership that an entrepreneur should have. In business, there is ups and downs, and with self-confidence, he will face all kinds of odds and take the company to the profit channels. He should have a mental control to face losses and disappointments. Art of dealing with the people with diplomacy. There are government people, there are consumers, there are traders, there are employees, there are foreign dignitaries, your partners, and you have to deal with everyone in their own way, in the proper spirit, that he will hold their confidence and faith in him, so that will become